This is the story of Casper, the abused puppy who found his light. In 2015, while living in the Middle East, I stumbled across an urgent Facebook post that stopped me in my tracks. A young husky pup had been found at the bottom of a rubbish bin, left to die in the sweltering summer heat. A passerby heard faint whimpering, and when the bin was tipped over, amid rotting food and debris, there he was. Barely 4.5 months old, broken-legged, dehydrated, and fast slipping away. They called him Ghost at the rescue centre because he desperately tried to disappear and be invisible, and because he had learnt that being seen only meant suffering. Something in me knew I had to meet him. I showed the Facebook post to my 8-year-old son, and I said to him, "We have to try. Let's see if we can help him." We drove to the rescue centre, not sure what to expect. What we found was a fragile pup hiding behind an old Saluki dog, trembling and barely able to make eye contact. So we didn't push. We sat on the floor, quiet, calm, letting him decide. It took 25 long minutes before curiosity eased its way past his fear, and he crawled forward, belly to the ground, and gently grazed my son's knuckle. That tiny moment was enough. He was choosing us. I took him home 2 days later, as they had to get him ready. He was the first of 9 rescues that I would adopt over the next 5 years whilst living there. My 4-year-old Swiss Shepherd Cassie became his anchor. He saw her as safety, someone who moved without suddenness, who trusted the world in ways that he couldn't. He glued himself to her side in those first few weeks, learning how to be part of a family again. And as much as I understood why the rescue named him Ghost, I also knew he needed something gentler, something that offered hope. And so he became Casper, a friendly ghost, learning how to live again. It took a full year for him to learn to wag his tail, but once it finally happened, I was ecstatic. Casper never fully trusted strangers. He'd freeze if a man entered the room and wouldn't tolerate unknown hands reaching toward him. But with me and with Cassie, he was devoted, loyal in the kind of deep, quiet way that feels like a blessing. When we returned to England, everything changed for him. Cool air, soft grass, birdsong at dawn. It was as though he finally recognised the world could be gentle. He became his true self, playful, cheeky, and surprisingly funny, a little clown, a friend who finally felt safe enough to shine. In 2023, when Casper was 9 years old, and just as life finally seemed so soft for him, we received a devastating diagnosis. He had aggressive cancer, and 4 months from diagnosis to goodbye. Those last months were filled with freedom, no rules, just joy and comfort and as much love as he could carry home. When he passed, the house felt impossibly quiet. I cried so much. I still do sometimes. But the grief is an echo of the gift he was. I will always be grateful for the chance to be his person, to help that little ghost find life again, and to feel him still in the quiet, in the in-between spaces, walking beside me like a spirit tethered to love. Casper taught me that the most broken can become the most beautiful if given patience and gentleness. Our connection was pure and deep, and though he's gone, his spirit hasn't left. I feel him still. I think often of the little ghost who crawled out from under that Saluki and chose us.